few weeks ago, I watched a video by Jase Film where he attached a 35mm point-and-shoot camera to an FPV drone. I was blown away when I saw this because it combined two of my favorite hobbies, and I knew I just had to try it out for myself. Luckily, I had the exact same drone he used, a 7-inch iFlight Chimera capable of large payloads. Jase generously shared the template for the camera mount, and I was able to have it printed and shipped. After that, it was a simple matter of figuring out how to attach and program a servo to trigger the shutter. The mount was designed specifically for the popular Olympus Stylus camera, and I was able to secure one from eBay. You can see the servo moving the camera, which I was later able to fix by extending the servo arm. After that, I was ready for the test flight. My first location was an open park near the museum to get used to the flying and triggering process. The first thing I noticed was that it was tricky to frame the composition, because as I tilted forward, the drone would fly in that direction. I visited a few more locations near Bayfront for some variety. After that, I dropped the roll of Kodak Ultramax at the lab and hoped for the best. My biggest concern was that the shutter speed wouldn't be able to compensate for the movement and vibration, and that some of the shots would be out of focus. Surprisingly, all of the shots were in focus, but the big problem I had was with the framing. Because the FPV camera is almost a fisheye, it was hard to predict what a 35mm focal length would look like. The result is that most of my shots were way too tight, and I only ended up with 6 shots that were somewhat decent. The next test flight I made was in South Beach. It was a beautiful sunny day, and so I brought out another roll of Kodak Ultramax 400. I had refined the technique of composing, killing the throttle, and tilting the drone to take the shots, and needless to say, the results were much better. Here are some of my favorites. Next time, I'll most likely be trying out some black and white film, but overall I'm excited to see what I can do with this hipster drone, as I'm starting to call it.